92 is a date that everyone remembers. Columbus sailing across the Atlantic and discovering a new world, but history has forgotten the African king who may have reached the continent centuries before. His name was Mansa Abu Bakr II, the ruler of the Mali Empire, a king who willingly abdicated his throne, gave up his riches and the legacy he would have left to chase the unknown today. We will tell the story of a mysterious voyage that has been lost to history and discuss what it means for our understanding of exploration. To understand Abu Bakr, we must first understand the empire that he established in the 14th century. Mali was one of the richest civilizations on earth. Gold flowed like rivers, salt caravans crossed the Sahara and linked the empire to the Mediterranean. Timbuktu was not merely a city, but a beacon of knowledge, a center of learning, culture, and diplomacy. Abu Bakr's Mali was a powerful, stable, and prosperous kingdom where scholars debated philosophy and traders moved mountains of gold. But even with all that, the king's curiosity remained insatiable. Many have heard of Mansa Musa, the wealthy king whose riches became the stuff of legend. But Abu Bakr II ruled before him, and his ambitions were very different. While Musa is remembered for his pilgrimage to Mecca and the riches he displayed there, Abu Bakr was fascinated by the horizon. He believed that the vast Atlantic Ocean was not an end, but a beginning. Musa himself would later remark, "The king before me did not die. He sailed into the ocean and never came back." Historians have puzzled over these words for centuries. Determined to explore the unknown, Abu Bakr organized his first fleet. 200 ships laden with sailors, supplies and equipment set sail from the West African coast. Weeks went by, and when only one ship returned, the tale was chilling. The captain spoke of how the rest of the fleet was swallowed by the ocean, the uncharted waters, and the treacherous currents. However, the loss only made Abu Bakr more determined. He saw the ocean not as a threat, but as a challenge, a mystery to be solved. After the first expedition failed, Abu Bakr planned something unprecedented. He ordered the construction of 2,000 ships, which were far larger and more advanced than any that had come before. He stocked them with supplies, gold, and tools, as well as knowledge from the empire's greatest scholars. Before departing, he handed the throne to his brother Musa, who would rule in his stead, and then, with the blessings of his people and the hopes of generations to come resting on his shoulders, he set out to sea to secure his place in legend, or to be forgotten forever. In 1311, according to the ruler's account, Abu Bakr II set out with his fleet into the unknown ocean. Thousands of sails caught the wind as the king's eyes fixed on the horizon. It was a sight unlike any other, a sea of women, filled with ambition and courage, yet tinged with uncertainty. No one knew where the currents would take them, or what lands might lie beyond the horizon. Abu Bakr understood the risks involved, the possibility of storms, pirates, and getting lost, but he accepted them. The pursuit of knowledge and discovery was worth more than gold, power, or even his life. For weeks the fleet sailed into waters that no African, European, or Arab had ever ventured. The ships disappeared beyond the horizon, swallowed by the vast Atlantic Ocean. According to legends, Abu Bakr and his fleet may have reached islands, continents, and coasts unknown to the people of his time. Perhaps they engaged in trade with native peoples, leaving traces of Mali in the Americas before the arrival of Columbus. Our ancestors, the black people from the Caribbean and South America, say that black men with golden ships came from the sea. Could it be that the stories about the mysterious islands are actually about the lost expedition of Abu Bakr? Abu Bakr never returned to Mali. Some historians believe that he died at sea, while others think that he reached new lands and decided to remain there. The king's disappearance became a mystery that would haunt historians and archaeologists for centuries. His people mourned the loss of their king, but they also celebrated his courage and the wisdom of his decision. He left behind a thriving empire, a brother who would succeed him, and a story that history almost forgot. In the quest for the unknown, Abu Bakr not only became a king, but also a symbol of humanity's curiosity and bravery. Centuries later, explorers and archaeologists stumbled upon strange traces. What looks like West African symbols appeared on stone carvings in the Americas. The locals also spoke of black sailors who brought goods and knowledge long before the white men came. The evidence is limited and sometimes disputed. But the story challenges us to consider what we think we know about history. Abu Bakr's expedition also serves as a reminder that the quest for knowledge and human curiosity are not African or European, but universal. Sometimes history hides the truth in plain sight, waiting for the curious to uncover it. The Atlantic kept the voyage of Abu Bakr to the Americas a secret, but his legacy lives on. He is remembered as the only king who abandoned his throne to seek knowledge. His bravery asks a question of all of us. What is worth more? Comfort, wealth and power, or the chance to find out what lies beyond the horizon? Maybe the lost king of Mali didn't vanish after all. Maybe he became part of the ocean, a tale of bravery and curiosity, waiting to be told to those who seek to remember him.